to be studying for my midterm. I have not studied. I've known about it for weeks. So I'm going to cram because it's due at 11:59 tonight. I thought I would invite you guys. Maybe you guys can study with me. So yeah, let's get started. About 3 modules that I have to do. I finished the first one for it was 2 modules put together. It was chapter 3 and chapter 4. I've completed like all the tasks for those modules. Now I'm going to start working on chapter 5 and 6, and I believe I have 7 and 8 to go, and they're massive. So wish me the best of luck. Hopefully I can get through all of this and be successful, because the exam is 3 hours. So I have 3 hours to complete it. But it's not an exam that I can like start and then come back to. Like I have to do it in one sitting. So I'm hoping that 3 hours is enough for me to kind of get through this information before I start and be able to kind of like come back to it afterwards. So I don't know if anyone else does this, but I have a really difficult time concentrating when I'm studying. I'm one of those people, like even the smallest noise can distract me and completely make me lose my train of thought. I don't know if anybody watches those like study with me YouTube videos. Like I'm obsessed. There's this one account, I'll tell you. There's this one account with this girl, like she literally has like 4-hour study sessions where it's literally just like her in her room or whatever, and there's like rain sounds in the background and you just hear her studying. So it's like shuffling paper, and I don't know, it's like the most therapeutic, the most calming. I don't know, it's something about it just like maximizes my productivity. So I'm gonna put that on. Just so in the background, if you see like on my iPad that I'm like watching a video, like that's what I'm watching, because it just helps me focus. But that's what I do to increase my productivity and really make sure that I'm focusing on what I'm reading or what I'm mainly what I'm reading or what I'm writing. Oh yeah, but if any of you guys are interested in her videos, her account is called Merve, MERVE. I'll link it in the description for any of you who are interested. So I just finished my 3rd module of the day. I think it's important to note that I started studying at 10:30 this morning. It's now, what time is it? It's almost 5. It's 4:42. I've only gotten through 3 modules, And so I'm planning on taking my exam at 7 because it's due at 11:59. And I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm a sociology major. I don't plan on actively using that degree. I'm just interested in sociology. I'm actually pursuing a career in law. But for this particular class, this is my race and racism class. So I just finished up a module on economic racism. And that one was really quick. I just had to watch like an hour-long video, and then I had an article and like a 9-minute podcast that I had to listen to. And then for the next one, the next module is on Chicano, Latino, and Indigenous Studies. So I'm going to see how much I can bust out on that one, because honestly, I'm looking through it and a lot of it, it's just videos. So it's like hour-long videos and documentaries, and it's almost 5 and I'm planning on starting this midterm at 7. So for those of you who like to procrastinate like me, I don't recommend it. Do your work, because now I'm struggling and I'm just hoping and praying that I get a good grade on this. The exam is 3 hours long though, and I have the ebook. So although like all of this information is on Canvas, so I have to like go back and recall that information from certain articles and recall information from the videos that I've watched today. For questions about the textbook, I think it's so beneficial to use ebooks because you can always use the Command F function. So that's like to search within the document. And that is honestly a godsend for me when I'm taking tests, because I am awful at recollection. Like I have the worst memory ever. How I'm going to become an attorney, God knows. But that's just really beneficial for me. So those of you who use or prefer physical books, like that's just a little trick that I like to do, especially when I'm taking at-home tests, because it just makes it so much easier, especially when you have a time limit on how fast you can take the test. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this module and see how long this takes me, and I have one more after this, which is also a big one. So yeah, BRB. Alright guys, it's not quite 7 yet, it's like 6:30. I apologize for the terrible lighting. It is nighttime, but I'm going to go ahead and start my midterm. At this point, I feel like I've done all that I can. I've reviewed everything that I can. I've watched all the videos that I could watch within the time frame, because I do want to have the full 3 hours to take it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Wish me luck. Alright guys, so I just finished my midterm. I ended up getting an A. I got a 98%. Although I could have gotten 100 if I wouldn't have doubted myself on the last question. I literally knew what the answer was, but you know like how you know what a question is, but you're doubting yourself and you're like, okay, well I don't know. So you end up choosing the one that you know it's not, because you're thinking that the one that you know is right is wrong. Yeah, I had one of those moments. So I knew what the right answer was. I could have gotten 100%, but I ended up only missing one question. So for me to have started studying today at 10:30, I think that's good. You know, I think that's good enough. But yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking with me on this journey as I cram last minute. I hope that you guys also had a productive study session if you chose to study along with me. But yeah, that's it for this video. If there's anything else that you want to see from me, be sure to leave a comment down below. And that's all. I would hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, whatever time it is for you guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye.